to Blue Day. Woo! We're really excited that you're all here, so thank you so much for coming. We know that there are a lot of things going on this week, and so we really appreciate and value the fact that you chose to come and spend your time here with us today. And so as a thank you, our goal and our objective is to make sure that you actually walk away from today, whether you're here for a little bit or you're here with us for the rest of the day, you actually walk away with things that are tangible that you can apply to whatever your career goals are or your next step goals are in the Web3 space. And so we also, after like the Q&As, we're going to ask for some audience participation, just asking you what some of your takeaways are, and as a bribe, we have some things to go away. So we've got some, I believe that they are ritual cards. So they're kind of like a journal prompts. There's an NFT that comes with us, with it, and it was given to us by Daily Ritual. And we also, other side of the spectrum, so personal development reflection, or you can win a drink ticket. You pick your poison. And so if you volunteer and share any of your takeaways or anything like that when we ask for audience participation, just make sure that one of us has your name, and then we'll ensure that later on today at the happy hour that you're rewarded for sharing your thoughts and your insights. Because if there's one thing that I've learned about Web3 is that it's not really an area where you've got the experts and then everyone else. It's really a community where all of us are participating in various ways, and that it collectively takes all of us to get to wherever it is that we want to be. Web3 is very much still in this space of being half where we want to be, and then the reality of where we currently are, and it will take all of us to build out the world that all of us really want to see. And so part of that can be even just participating here today, knowing that whatever you have to share is valuable. It's not just those of us up here on stage, but it's a community effort. So thank you. We're just going to, I'm going to quickly bring up our founders for Blue DAO to talk a little bit more about who we are and why we're here, and then we will have the panel afterwards, followed by a sponsor talk, followed by lunch. We also have some workshops happening as well in the afternoon, and then we'll have more panels later on as well, so you can either stay in this room or go up to any of the workshops later. But I'd love to welcome up Amy and Nobel, the founders of Blue DAO, our call leaders.
Do we only have one mic? It's okay, I'm the louder one anyway. So we're sisters, we're the Blue Sisters. Hi everyone, I'm Amy Soon, founder of Blue DAO. I have my co-founder Nobel. We're so excited to have you guys here. I can't believe we have Blue Day. This is like a dream come true. I remember coming here a year ago with Randy launching her business, and now we're here for Blue Day. What's up? So Blue DAO. What's Blue DAO? But why blue? Why 3? BLU 3. Pronounced Blue DAO. The 3 stands for butterfly. The butterfly is our inspiration. It's a metaphor. A year ago, I was very lost. I was an actuary. I studied really hard, and I was in M&A in New York City. And you thought like, okay, you reached the top of your career, but yet I wasn't happy. I was like, I've worked so hard, and yet I don't feel happy. So something's missing, and so I had to go through my own transformation like a butterfly. And it was then when I seek inside, and I realized what I was running away from, and that was my money trauma. So my parents used to argue a lot, all parents used to argue a lot about money. And since young, I made money wrong. So I kept running away from it. And it was only when I was ready to face my fears, accept who I was, which is someone who's very good with money, everything just exploded. So I wrote the book, Create Wealth in Harmony. This was launched in NFT NYC a year ago. That's why NFT NYC is a special day for us. And then we launched Blue DAO, and our mission is to inspire and empower women to achieve financial freedom in the Web3 space through learning, earning, and playing. And that's something very important to us because we lost our mother on my birthday, actually. And she was worried about money to the day she died. And so it has become our mission mission to liberate other women and families from the grip of money so that we can all thrive and create wealth and harmony. And yeah, so I wrote the book for Harmony. They told me I only had a month, so I wrote the book in 1 month. Otherwise, I would be irrelevant, which is correct because one of the chapters is no longer relevant. With the paraphrase, which is crazy. This is Web3 space. Everything moves really fast. But the best part about Web3 is that we are all building together. When I had my book deal, I didn't even know what a preface was. When we launched BlueDahl in Denver, we didn't know what a DAO was. And we were launching our own NFT then. We also didn't know how to buy NFTs. We waited a lot to show us how to do it. But that's Web3. And welcome to Web3. I would love to hear about your careers. You're here for a reason. And we want to help you find your mission and your purpose in the Web3 space. I can't believe it's not even 4 months.
Yeah, BlueDahl started, I think, in Denver. There are some of the Denver scholars over here. So,
yeah. And at East Denver, so we accomplished 15 things. So Stephen, the founder of Harmony, he gave us a list of 15 items to complete at that time as I finished my book. And we looked at the list and we're like, there's no way we're going to complete this. But then we had a team of amazing, intelligent women. When you put a group of intelligent women together, you can do the impossible. You can trust in that. Because at Denver, we completed all 15 items, and when we met Steven, he was like, when I gave you the list, those were just options. So we launched our Blue tokens, we launched our NFT, we printed 1,000 books, we crashed Dead Mouse Party with a flash mob, we had a 3-day speaker and wellness series. What else did we do? We brought 50 women scholars to East Denver. Woo! And I think
yeah, we did interview series.
we did interview series.
Yeah, wellness sessions, speaker series, yeah. So
Yeah,
there's a lot.
and then after that, what else did we do?
What else did we do? We went party. Oh. So yes, so after Denver, we were like, oh my God. I was like, okay, then what's next? So we went to Rio. We brought 40 scholars to Rio, focused more in the Latin regions. And from Rio, we actually started doing hackathons. We brought 3 hack teams over there, and out of the 40 scholars launched 14 DAOs, and some of the DAOs also got funding. So basically, we bring all these women leaders and scholars to different conferences, get them to understand Web3, and then be their own leaders in their community. And then after Rio, we went to Amsterdam. That's where we met a lot of our other co-leads, Steph, Christina, and we brought 2 hack teams to Amsterdam, and 3 hack teams to Amsterdam, and we made history being the first all-women team to win ETH Amsterdam. So that is really, really amazing. And then we had another 4 hack teams in Miami. So the key thing, what I'm trying to say is that BlueDahl brings women, non-binary, into the Web3 space, and we are very, very fortunate to have amazing, incredible talent in this space. And I would say that's the #1 strength of BlueDahl. I also want to take a moment right now to also thank our sponsors. We have Jump Crypto, who sponsored this day, Blue Day, so thank you very, very much, Jump Crypto. And thank Berkeley College for this wonderful venue. Thank you for sponsoring us. And later on today, for a happy hour, that sponsored Net Storage. So thank you very much. And we have 10 scholars over here in New York. We have 2 hack teams for ETH New York. So we want to continue our winning streak.
Yes!
Yeah, winning streak. So we won all the first prizes in Rio. We won the first prizes and many side prizes in Amsterdam. We won a lot of prizes in Miami.
Yes.
No pressure.
So yes.
100% record.
Yeah.
100% winning record.
So yes, so yeah, and I just, so we're here for a career day, and just a little bit about me. I'm actually starting my 3rd career in Web3, My first career, I was actually a consultant in strategy and operations, and then I moved to New York for a private equity firm. And then 7 years ago, when our mom passed away and I almost died myself, I'm like, holy crap, life is too short. And so I quit my job. Before quitting a job was popular. And I pursued what I really wanted to do when I was young, which was to become a professional Latin dancer. So this week is actually a very important and emotional week for me, because not only is it NFT New York City, where we found Blue DAO last year, but it's also the first time that I'm actually competing in the professional category next week. And there's no idea, when I started, and I was telling these girls the other day, I'm like, I've never felt so much rejection in my entire life. As a dancer, they were like, okay, if you are above 25, you're kind of like supposed to be retired. And just FYI, don't tell anyone, I started Latin dancing after. So what does this mean? This means that you can do anything that you really choose to do. It doesn't mean that the journey is going to be easy, but if you put your heart to it, you can definitely do it. And this is